What's up, Viore Active Club? My name is Marguerite, and we have got a 20-minute lower body workout for you today. That's all you need, 20 minutes. Here's what else you need. A single heavy dumbbell that you're comfortable holding with in a goblet position for some squats, for some lunges. We are going to be using it for a deadlift as well. And then you also need a bench or a chair or a box or a table if it's strong enough that you can step up onto, okay? With that being said, let's warm it up a little bit. Get that open up, get that lower body nice and open, hips open, and let's do this thing. We'll take like 5 minutes to warm it up a little bit. This is my favorite thing to do before I do any lower body exercise. Hands up, hands down, hips up, stand. I'm gonna show you that again. We'll go through it together. Just sort of take a moment. I like to sometimes press my knees out with my elbows, open up my hips a little bit more, shift my weight back and forth. You can get a good calf stretch. Come on up, spend a moment in that forward fold, and come right on back to it. First 5 minutes of your warm-up, of your workout, is usually the most important. Getting a good stretch in, getting your heart rate up a little bit, always makes everything smoother, prevents injury risk, all the things. One more time through that. Hands down, hips down. Open up those hips with those knees, with the elbows. I could do this all day. Hips up. Stand, beautiful. Okay, let's go into a world's greatest stretch. We'll kick it off with the runner's lunge. I want 1 foot forward, opposite foot back. I want you to drop your hips and drive your chest up hard. You should feel it all on the inner side of your legs as well as your hips. Couple of deep breaths here. Now you drop that back knee if you didn't already. Send your hips back over your heel, and let's get that hamstring, the back side of your leg, nice and stretched out. Keep that upper body tall, but just slightly lean over that front leg. We do not want to rush through at these first few minutes. Come on back forward, same thing. Hold it here for a moment, and now we're gonna go to the world's greatest stretch. You drive that elbow towards the floor. Rotate towards that ceiling. I want you to feel that stretch in that side of your leg, your IT band. Wake up that spinal rotation as well. Drop that elbow again, or your hand. If this is a little too uncomfortable, you can always just stay on your hand here. Rotate towards the ceiling. One more time on this side, drop the elbow. Rotate towards that ceiling. Drop the back knee, come on back for the hamstring on that same leg. Then we gotta get that other side. All right, let's bring both feet forward, opposite foot back. Hold that runner's lunge for me. Again, we wanna feel that stretch all in the hips. We want our hips to be nice and open, nice and loose so that we can get a nice low squat. We will be squatting today. Sometimes when our hips are low, it's hard for us to get that full and proper range of motion on a squat. Drop that back knee, hamstring stretch, come on back. Again, upper body's tall, I had to adjust myself there. And just slightly lean over that front leg. Come on back forward. Lower body is one of my favorite things to work personally. Drive that elbow or hand to the floor. Rotate out towards that ceiling. Again, feeling that stretch all on that side IT band there. Drop that elbow a little deeper this time if you can. Rotate up. One more round this side. Drop that elbow. Rotate up. Both feet come forward. Roll your body up nice and tall. We're not quite done yet. Still want to work on the back of the legs as well as that spinal rotation. We've got some windmills, arms out. Look up towards that top hand. Stand tall, other side. Stand tall, one more. Other side. Okay, now, still gonna use this as sort of a warm-up, but we are going to do just a quick round body weight of the moves that we'll be seeing today. You will have a deadlift. I'll switch the order. You will have a squat, then a deadlift. We've got some lunges and we've got some step-ups. So let's do the squat first. We're gonna go through about 40 seconds of all of those moves. If you are not familiar with all of them, take a look at me. You can use this as a learning opportunity. Squat, feet are underneath your hips, toes slightly out, chest stays tall. Lower your hips back and down. You've got 40 seconds here. I don't want you to grab that heavy dumbbell yet. I just want you to focus on driving those knees out hard. Full extension of the hips at the top. There you go. Again, notice how I'm keeping my chest tall. I'll keep it from a side profile as well, just so you can see how low my hips are getting. Nice job. We'll keep it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next move is going to be the deadlift. Instead of grabbing the weight, we're gonna go for a good morning. It's going to mimic that hinge motion of the deadlift. Hands gently behind your head. Send your hips back. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Squeeze your glutes at the top. When we have a deadlift, we're going to be doing a Romanian deadlift. It's that same hinge motion of that lower body, slight bend in that knee, open up the hips at the top and squeeze the glutes. Notice how this position of my spine is not changing as I lower and lift. Now let's go for the lunges. I want us to do reverse lunges, so keep that chest tall. Keep that front foot flat on the ground, all 4 points of the foot, the toes, the heel. You bring that back knee all the way down to the ground. One more each leg, and then we go to our step-ups. Losing my balance a little bit. Step-ups, 1 foot on that bench, come on up tall. Full hip extension at the top. I want you to stand all the way upright before you bring that second leg up. Foot is flat on that bench. Careful that your heel is not rising off of it. Good, lower. Okay, here's how we are gonna rock and roll for this first round. 2 moves to start, okay? We've got our squat and our deadlift. I want us to practice them really quick. On our squat, I like to hold my single heavy dumbbell at my chest. Again, feet underneath the hips, drive the knees out tall. This is our goblet squat. If it starts to bother you, you can always hold it between your legs as well, okay? At any point in today's workout, drop your weight if you need to. If you find that you're not able to get as low anymore, ditch the weight. After that squat, we go to our deadlift. You send the head of your dumbbell, so the thick part at the bottom, almost towards your heels, okay? I want us to be moving kind of quickly on these. We're going to do 40 seconds squat, deadlift, 10-second rest 3 times, little burnout, and then we switch gears to the other moves, okay? All right, with that being said, shake it out a little bit. Get your energy up a little bit. We're going in 10 seconds on those squats. All right, let's do this thing. Squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lower, lift. Squeezing your glutes at the top. Focusing on all the points of performance that we talked about. Your chest is tall. You drive your knees out, you fully extend your hips. At the top, halfway, we go directly into those deadlifts without any rest in between. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deadlifts. I know the weight might be a little bit lighter than you need for the deadlift because we used it probably to grab focusing on the squat. If you want, you can grab a heavier weight for the deadlift or just pick up your pace a little bit to achieve a greater intensity on the work. Good. We've got 10 seconds and then a 10-second rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Same thing, squats, deadlifts, okay? All right, back to it, round 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, lower lift. Another note on that squat, make sure those heels are on that ground, okay? Woo. Nice work. Halfway. Hang on to it. I like to inhale way down. Exhale way up. You've got less than 15 seconds here. Straight to that deadlift for round 2, 10 seconds. Deadlift in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whew. We've got one more round like this, and then we're gonna shake it up a little bit, add a little spice for our final finisher round. You should feel a stretch in the back of your hamstrings as you hinge at that waist. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, one more round like that, and then I got a burnout round for you with those 2 moves. Shake it out. If you're feeling good, pick up that pace a little bit on your squat. Let's rock and roll. Round 3 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive the knees out hard. Lower, lift, squeeze your glutes at the top. That's it. Gorgeous. We got 10 seconds here. 5, deadlift in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Woo. I want a strong belly at the top, so I know I say extend the hips, but I don't want you to overarch to the point where you just push your belly forward. Think strong core, strong belly at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's the deal. Our final round, we've got an ascending ladder, which means I'm going to give us a minute. You are giving me 1 squat, 1 deadlift. 2 squats, 2 deadlifts. 3, 3, 4, 4. You just keep adding a rep to each of them for the entire minute. See how many rounds you can get. We say goodbye to these moves afterwards. 1 minute of these, let's do it. 5, 1 and 1 to start. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deadlift, squat, deadlift, stand. Let's go for 2 now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. I'm moving on to 3. Go at your own pace here. You're nearing that halfway part already. Consider this your burnout. Heart rate should be elevated a little bit now too. I'm gonna give us 15 more seconds. Try to get 1 more round in all the way. I'm coming up to my 5 rep range. Let's go. Woo. Let's end there in 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, beautiful. Transitioning to our next 2 moves. Almost done here, okay? Step ups and lunges. We can use that weight, same idea, hold it in our goblet position. We are going to do 2 rounds of this, okay? You're going to go 40 seconds of those reverse lunges, 40 seconds of step ups. We'll rest, we'll do it again, and then we got a burnout coming again, all right? You know I love to end with the burnout. Let's kick it off. Reverse lunges in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Chest tall, Driving that back knee all the way down. Beautiful, stay with it here. You got 10 seconds. Woo! You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right to your step up. I like to twist the dumbbell sideways, totally up to you. Your step up is finished. When your hip is fully extended at that top, you straighten out that leg. Remember, you only got one more round of this, and then we hit our burnout, and then we are done. 20 minutes in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's do it again. Lunges, step ups. Woo, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse it back, stand tall. Strong core, maintain that throughout this entire thing, okay? You got less than 15 on it. You've got less than 10 on it, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it on up, let's go. You got 10. One more each leg, fight for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, don't think I forgot about that burnout. I did not forget about that burnout. We are going to do our same ladder that we did with the deadlifts and the squats. So this time we got to jump by intervals of 2, right? So 2 lunges, 2 step ups. 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8. It's gonna be your final minute before you cool it down. Let's go, you and me, fist bump, here we go. Reverse lunge. Personally, I'm gonna drop the weight for the step up. I want it to be kind of quick. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge. Drop your weight, step up. Use that weight if you want it. That's 2. We're going on to 4. Almost there. You're already halfway. If you want to hang on to that weight, if you dropped it for the step ups, let's go ahead and challenge ourselves. Hang on to it. Woo. You got 30 seconds. Whatever move that you are on now, I want you to go ahead and finish it here. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, done and dusted. I've got about a minute to cool you down really quick. All I want you to do is breathe in, exhale, lower it down. 20 minutes of lower body. Who knew it can be so intense? Nicely done. If you're still here, you did it. Not a ton of time to cool it down right now, so I would strongly recommend going through those first moves that I showed you in the warm-up today. The world's greatest stretch, opening up the hips, the lower body, and I'll send you on your way, all right? Thank you so much. I will see you next time.